Be rolling. We are rolling. Welcome back to Revel Culture. I am so excited for this. This is the ultimate girls group chat. Wait, the group chat. It's left the group chat and it's made the podcast.
It's coming to life. That is actually so funny.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Y'all are about to hear all of the shit I'm just joking. We don't talk shit.
No, yeah, we do. Yes, we do. Violently. No, I'm kidding. So let me do my introductions. Let me do my big one.
Yes.
Okay, on my right, if you're an OG, you recognize this beautiful human being. This is the girl that makes me look flawless 99% of the time.
Not doing too hot.
I don't know what 29 came from, but like stunning human herself, and then is just an amazing photographer and makes me look good. This one is also a photographer.
Nice.
As you can see, surround yourself with the people that you want to make you look good, okay?
We will make you look good.
I put in resumes and accepted only photographers as my friends. Just kidding.
She had motives.
She knew what she was doing.
Paige Casey. Duh. A round of applause. You can find her all over my Instagram, Paigey Darling.
Darling with an H.
Yes, and that's like legitimate because she actually grew up in England for 8 years. So there's that. Now, on my left, we've got Alexis.
Hello.
She is new-ish as a friend.
We're about a year in.
Yeah, but first time I met her, I was like instantaneous. You know, like when you know.
When
I
you
met
vibe,
you,
you
and
vibe.
I was like, you're the one. You're with me.
I'm the one.
When I adopt someone, you're not gonna be able to leave.
No.
I'm sorry.
I haven't left once. So.
No, and you're not.
We're for lifers.
And then
it's giving Powerpuff Girl energy.
No, it really is.
It is.
I feel like
are
you're
we
Blossom.
the PPG
I'm
of
not
Austin?
Bubbles though.
She's Bubbles for sure.
You're Bubbles.
me?
You give
Deal.
Bubbles personality. I give Buttercup personality, and you.
Am I the one that has black hair? I feel
That's
like.
Buttercup.
I fear.
Blossom is, which kind of does make sense, but Blossom's the leader. She's the one who's like,
Oh.
let's fucking go. Wah.
That could be me.
Yeah.
Too.
And I'm the rebel that's like, you guys are really annoying. I'm just kidding. Anyways, Alexis, also a photographer. Yep. Fantastic, beautiful. Both of these ladies just got married in the past 12 months. And as a matter of fact, I wanted to talk about your husband because he's so cute with his little mustache.
Oh,
He's very Austin.
I always say it's a clip-on, and like when we're at the bar and the men are drunk, the men. I'm always like, it's a clip-on, and they're like, really? It's a fucking clip-on? I'm like, no,
and then there's
no.
but like they're actually thinking, how does it clip on?
No,
How
yeah.
does that work?
Brad's like, you have to stop messing with drunk people at the bar. I'm like, I
no,
can't.
you don't though.
I can't. I have to.
But Bradley and Quincy have their own little love affair.
Yeah. I feel like they're similar in a way.
They are, and Brad is so quiet that we didn't expect it. But then when we were at Paige's wedding, you know, we're all there. The couples are there. She's off doing her bridal thing with her groom, and so it's just like us four.
Yep.
And Brad and Quincy just became besties.
Yeah, vibing out. Even when we did the Memorial Day weekend thing, y'all were like, we thought Brad was quiet. I'm like, no. Once he starts yapping, that fucker does not stop.
And it's great.
It's just, I'm like, Brad.
And so now all of our couples, she's married to Connor, and Connor's a yapper as well. Honestly, we got to get the boys in here, but it'd be the most. No one would listen. No one would listen.
No,
It would be a 5-hour podcast.
Connor would be standing.
Yeah.
And we'd all be like,
Connor would be climbing the walls like a spider.
Oh, we have to get started.
Oh.
oh.
Oh, yes. I said, there's alcohol here?
We have this one being like, and this one's like, oh yeah, okay.
It's my birthday month. Let's go.
Period.
It's not over
Sponsored
yet.
by. No, I'm just kidding. No one is sponsoring me because no one gives a fuck about me yet. But this is Weston and Sons. What flavor you want? Watermelon, vodka, grapefruit. Don't say grapefruit. Blueberry or
Ooh.
Strawberry.
I knew it.
Blueberry.
Oh, you're actually gonna take a shot?
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna
What
force
do
you.
you mean?
I wasn't gonna force you.
Unfortunately, I'm the friend at the bar that's like, let's take a shot. Can we take a shot?
Let's do it.
And then, like,
Yeah.
even
To
after
my
we take
detriment.
another one, I'm like, can we take a shot?
Yeah.
We're doing a shot, not a cocktail, because we only have an hour in here, and it needs to go straight to the
gotta
head.
hit.
Yeah.
We're gonna fucking zoot this
I had
shot.
an egg
Zoot.
today, so we're good
You had an egg?
for breakfast. What time is it?
I don't know.
I had a bagel with an egg. So.
I had a Lego Eggo gluten-free waffle, so fuck me. Okay, cheers.
Cheers, my love.
Cheers to the podcast. Cheers to the group chat.
Yeah.
Let's
Cheers to
fucking
the
go.
group chat.
Are you guys doing alcohol?
Paige goes,
Not me, I literally only do half a shot, and these bitches just chugged it.
Yep. It's actually good.
it tastes like a
Yeah.
the blueberry. I don't know. That was a choice.
You want to try this one?
That was a choice.
Don't finish it.
No,
It's good.
throw it back.
Let me see.
What?
I just wanted to, did you got your ring back?
No, I didn't.
I said the same thing. And
I wanted
I'm
to show
cosplaying a different ring.
you guys, their rings are like this.
Can I do
This bitch gives such rich bitch energy. Are you all seeing this? It's bigger than the size of my eye. What the fuck? Like,
And the band. And the fucking
and then
band.
hers is if you're a vintage
If you're a
wedding
vintage girly,
girly, it's
Circle back in a month.
It's stunning. I just hope you guys know that Quincy will be contacting you for advice on rings.
We'll have thoughts, questions, advice, concerns.
tell your story about how the
bigger
diamond
the
fell
better.
out.
Oh, that was disgusting. I felt so bad for you.
Yeah.
But you found it.
We were taking family photos and the diamond of my ring fell out. And I didn't notice until we were leaving to go to our family trip for Christmas. And
Wait, so how many days is that in between? Or is it just like hours, a minute?
oh, it was like within the hour.
Okay.
So we're like taking family photos. The tripod's fucking set up. I'm like, grab the cat, grab the other cat, grab the dog. So like it's chaos. Like if you've ever set your tripod up to take photos, including your animals, you're like,
The universe steps
you're
in.
pissed off. Like
pissed
you
off,
get pissed off.
And then the universe is starting to throw things.
So
your
after
way.
like the 90 millionth photo and try, we actually got one. And then we're like, okay, that was the last thing we needed to do until we left. So we're leaving. Everybody's packed up. I look down at my hand. I go, my ring. And I'm like just standing there, my ring. And Brad's like, what? I'm like, it's gone. And I'm like shaking. Brad's looking at it.
my worst nightmare.
I fucking go in the house. Why was the first thing I do was to sit down and untie my shoes and take my shoes off?
You were like, I gotta get ready.
It's honestly,
I gotta be barefoot.
It's a simple.
I gotta ground myself.
It's normalcy. Your brain was
I
like
sat down.
in shock.
Sat down, took my shoes off, and I'm like, where can I check? I go upstairs to the bed. We're downstairs looking. We had just like gone nonstop with like taking photos. So we're looking all around there. All of a sudden, we see the kitty cat playing with something.
Oh.
Like, choo, 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 choo. And like, what the fuck is that?
It's the diamond.
It's, yeah. So the kitty cat was just,
She's
but
got
I
good
should have it
taste.
back in a month. So,
Yay!
yes, we got sent the shipping label and everything is falling into place. So I'll have it back soon.
Yay! I'm so excited.
But that's my little horror story. So get your,
Get your stuff insured.
get your ring insured.
Yeah,
Because
like for real.
mine wasn't at the time.
Oh, that's terrifying.
And good thing we found it. And good thing we hadn't left for Christmas break and then that happened then.
Correct.
Because I wouldn't have fucking found it.
no,
If that wouldn't have happened in my house, I wouldn't have found it.
no.
That's such a crazy story.
Look at God.
Literally.
Yeah.
All right, we're here to talk about everything, honestly, but we need to discuss because the fact that we've left the group chat means that the conversations need to leave the group chat with us.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on with Love Island?
And how can we make more episodes happen?
No. Did you
can't
see they
be
put
over.
the end, ... Or it was like the end question mark?
Yeah.
What's the question mark?
Gotta happen again.
Well, that was right before they announced the reunion, so that's what
Was
they were.
it after? I think
It was. Oh wait, was it after they announced it?
I think it was after. It was at the
Well,
end of the last episode.
Aren't they just referring to the reunion then with that? Or?
I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
we can hope.
I can hope it's more.
The internet is like, honestly, just give us a spin-off with PPG. And if you don't know what PPG is, it's the girlies, the Powerpuff Girls. It's Janae, Serena, and Leah.
Yep.
And they're like, I don't care. Just do whatever you need to do, Peacock, to put them on my TV. I don't care. And I'm like, honestly, valid.
Yeah.
I think PPG X Skims is gonna happen.
Slay.
Slay.
I keep seeing it all over like TikTok and everything because Kim and Skims are very notorious of having like White Lotus people on.
Yep.
Or like anything
people
that's
in
relevant.
the Bridgerton.
Totally.
Bridgerton, exactly.
Yes,
so
anyone
I
that's in
honestly
the
think
moment, yeah.
PPG is gonna be X Skims.
And I hope
soon.
their managers get them that bag because Skims is hauling it in.
I
Yeah.
need them to
Okay.
have good managers. And
Please.
yeah.
Please, for the love of God.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I just got my body lasered, laser hair removal, right? And the girlie that's doing it is just now watching Love Island. So if you're just now watching
Or
it,
if you think it's dumb to watch reality TV,
just
pop off.
Pop off.
just know there's actually science behind
Oh.
wanting to watch other people. It's actually more intelligent people find reality TV more entertaining because they enjoy watching the social like interaction and like dissecting it.
Oh,
So,
what we're doing.
Just so you know,
intelligent
smart people
ass
watch.
bitches.
I can
reality
see
TV.
that. I can see that because, and I'm not calling my ex stupid because he's not stupid.
Oh, no!
But I'll take
He caught
it
a
there.
stray. He caught a stray.
He catches a lot of strays, unfortunately. But he hated reality TV. Like, he harps on me for watching the Kardashians, and that is so scripted, it's not even funny.
Right.
But he and he probably still does. And it's the way that he wouldn't even be open-minded when I had an episode on to understand, well, this is why they feel this way. Correct. And also take in mind, like, they're not in the normal world. They're also really young. Their frontal lobe is not even developed. Like, it's all about perspective, but he really showed me how, like, negative minded he was by being so judgmental.
Totally.
And
and also a lot of significant others pretend they're not interested,
but they are.
And then all of a sudden,
he really wasn't.
eyeballs are like glued,
Right,
and they're getting actually emotionally involved.
I wish that would. I mean, I feel like my life would have been happier if that was him, but he genuinely hated it and talked shit, and then would talk shit about me, like. What does that say about you for liking it?
No.
You know what I mean? And I was like,
take it there.
I think it's
funny. I watched like the last 5 episodes, and he's like, "What's Casa Amor?" I'm like,
"You don't want to know.
You don't want to know," and I can't even explain it to you because we're far past it.
I got my friend Liz involved. She's like a legit pharmacist, works in the ER, and I was like, I know you're saving lives, but you've got to come home, and we're watching Casa Amor, and you will be in it.
It will be therapeutic. Like,
yeah. No.
I remember you were there in New Mexico recently, and it was during the Casa Amor stuff and the movie night,
forcing them
and I'm like, I'm so sorry, Paige. I know that you're on a trip for your birthday, but you need to make. I will be texting the group.
We were sad.
Yeah,
all 4 of us sad.
Alisha texted the group chat, and then like we'd be like, Paige, have you caught up yet? And she was like, no, not yet. So then
I was like, immediately
sidebar it, and we'd be like,
Alexis, because I was not going to ruin it.
No, it was so good, you couldn't ruin it.
No. But anyways, my laser girl is like, I don't like Leah. And I gotta say, At the beginning, I was like, Leah a little toxic. However,
she knows it.
She's a self-aware.
She
does knows it, and we love that self-aware queen as well. I meant like the way that she just popped off. I was like, this is not good communication. Me, I'm old. I've been through therapy, so I recognize this shit now. But then I put myself in her shoes and being in a relationship where the guy is
with Rob.
Yeah, basically like.
And here's the thing.
Here's the thing, though. With that conversation where and then like the conversation right before he went to the pool and sobbed like a crazy person. He's gaslighting her. He's literally like he likes Andrea. He wants Andrea, but he's too afraid to say it. So he's gonna say anything he can to make Leah feel bad, and she's the one getting played. So she popped off. Like I would have popped off too.
She said that. She was like, "You're crying. I should be crying."
Yeah,
I remember she said that.
Yeah.
So Rob on Call Her Daddy said that was honestly like an hour-long conversation. Like what we saw. What we saw was very minimal, and like that conversation was a lot longer. And I mean, you didn't have to go and fucking cannonball into a pool and go hide away.
He was like, we're having this conversation and I needed to take a break. Like, remember when he left to go to this room, the back room for a little bit, and then he came back? He said, when I came back, she started right into the conversation again and was repeating all the things that she had been saying before, and I just couldn't take it. And it's like, you didn't give her any kind of validation. She's picking up that you're going to choose Andrea. She knows it. She just needs you to say it. And instead, you're over here like, well, there's no sexual chemistry. I don't like you like that.
He goes, I didn't say that.
Yeah.
He goes, I didn't say that. We go, the fuck you didn't.
On Alex, she was like, do you want to see it? Because
for her.
Fucking roll the clips, bitch.
He's like, I said that? I definitely didn't mean it. It's like, we know you were so afraid to be honest that you were lying.
Yeah.
Literally so bad.
I don't like it.
I don't like Rob, no.
Honestly, for a hot second, I was like, oh my God, Rob and Leah.
I know, they did drop me in. I love the toxic.
I didn't.
Then Leah and Miguel, I'm like, okay, I see it.
I didn't
were comfortable.
I did not like Miguel. I was like, this dude's a fuckboy. This is
I
disgusting.
thought he would be too.
And then
I think it was a facade.
I do think so too, yeah. I think he's just like, I know how to spit my game. I know how to get the game going. I'm going to do the game. But as soon as he'd start, and maybe this is a weakness of mine, but as soon as he started doing the accents, like I didn't even see him and Leah kiss. But he was talking to the boys and he'd be like, good morning, bro. And I was like, oh, I like him.
I like him even more now.
He's so funny.
That's why so he was like a very goofy guy like the whole season. Yeah. And I feel like we only saw tidbits of it, but like during movie night, Liv goes, why is he doing the accent?
Yeah.
And he was just like fucking joking. Like I think he's that person that he's so funny that like even in a serious situation, like you have to be like, I think goofing around.
Also, who came out funny? Kane on the show.
Oh yeah,
he seemed so bizarre and like just such an oddball.
Yeah.
And then so IRL, I'm like, you are funny. Your one-liners, like his sense of humor is so dry and funny.
Oh, and he's
so
on live.
Dry.
He is on live. Like he's
so is Andrea.
But Andrea's
she's trying to get a fucking record deal.
Andrea's pick me energy. No, the energy with Kane is like, fuck it, I'm gonna say whatever I want. Wait, and he's got a lisp too, so we gotta add fuck it, so I gotta say whatever I want to say.
I forgot.
But
I think it's the veneers. I don't think it's a list.
No, I think it's the veneers.
Andrea's over there like,
well, at the very least, we gotta get Kane a veneer deal to get that shit fixed because that's ridiculous.
And he's gotta get the bottom row. I can't.
No, I was offered a veneer deal. Did you guys know that?
No.
And they only
just do the full set.
No, I know. That's why I said no. It was for free. They were like, you only have to pay us the down payment, like the whatever, and it was like $2,000, and we'll give you 10 veneer up top for free. And I was like, what about the bottom? And they said, we don't do the bottom. And I said, then I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do that.
No. And good for you. Good for you.
Can you imagine if I was like, welcome back to roller coaster? I was like, I'm a British accent.
So many people fall for it, and I don't. It's fine.
No,
that's
I
a
get
conversation for another day.
Oh, the veneers. The veneer pandemic needs to. Is it a pandemic or epidemic?
Both.
it's called
honestly at this point
it's an epidemic
because apparently things are rotting underneath. So
No,
let's just go
yeah.
for both epidemic and a pandemic. Anyway,
It needs to slow down. BBLs are okay because most people are getting it done right, but the teeth. Just stop it.
Leah has a BBL.
Yeah, no shit.
And she looks fucking
no, the
good.
skinny BBL.
Here's
She
the
makes
thing.
me want
She makes me want a BBL.
all of it. I want to go to her surgeon and be like,
No.
Did you see her walking to the door for
Oh,
the Call Her
yeah, yeah,
Daddy
yeah.
clip? I'm
Listen,
sorry.
listen.
I swear.
Listen, as a girl with a natural fat ass, I can recognize a BBL because there's no hip dips, and I've even tried to get my hip dips filled. How do y'all not know that? It's okay, you don't have fat asses. But I see it.
I'm only
no
big
ass.
tits McGee. I don't have.
Even when you have a big ass, every woman naturally has a hip dip. So if you see someone's silhouette and there is no hip dip, that's
BBL.
it's a BBL, whether it's skinny or not.
so good.
But Leah recently, I don't know if this is true or not, but I read it on a threads. They were like, Leah said that it's not a BBL. Her body is naturally from the gym. And I'm like, there's no way, because you don't even have any muscle when you're standing there. Like, you do not go to the gym.
I mean, if that's
I didn't see
real
her
body,
work out once.
It's not.
in Manila.
I
then
promise. I put it on my.
give her kudos.
I will give you my firstborn child if that's her real body, because I know
what,
for
we
a
can
fact
figure
that
it
it's
out,
not.
like genetic. We just got to look at the other peeps in
No.
the fam.
Her sister. I don't think her sister is with it like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, her sister, my brothers and I look complete. Well, I have brothers. Never mind.
At least one thing my ex step siblings and I have in common is we both hate Rob, my ex stepdad. So
Oh, Rob is just the theme here. My, what a name.
yeah, that's why when
Did he also
I'm
wear
always
overalls?
like red flag. He didn't.
Okay.
Okay, let's discuss how do you guys feel about the winners, our winners? What are your thoughts?
I was so happy. I'm so excited. Okay, and here's the thing. People are comparing how Cordell did Serena dirty in the same way
As Aaron.
that Aaron did Kaylor dirty.
I feel like people who compare were never
Cordell
in
took
toxic
accountability.
relationships.
And he took accountability, and he also held space for her to mourn.
Yeah.
And actually express her feelings.
Yeah.
Whereas Aaron, it was like a constant deflect. Like, he did take accountability technically, but it wasn't in the way that Cordell did. Like,
Yeah.
there was such a difference in the way that there was a reaction.
Yeah.
I think that Aaron ultimately, like, never really felt as though he did something wrong.
No, he didn't.
Like,
And then the way he would like cry and be like, "What about me? What about my feelings? What
This is
about
my experience.
This is my experience."
I won't find love too.
And it's like, but even he never. I feel like with all of that, it took him days, maybe, or I don't know, a long time to acknowledge Kaylor's feelings. When Cordell was instant, like his head down, he was like, "Fuck," like, and Aaron didn't. He was so delulu with his cheating. I'm gonna call it like it is. That's cheating,
Right.
That he was just like,
but they were open. They weren't in a relationship. They were just open still. They weren't closed. down.
whatever.
Well, and this is why therapists always say, define your relationship.
Yeah,
Because
facts.
What does open mean to you? I said this to Connor. I was like, what does open mean to you? Because if they had discussed prior, that means you can kiss but not make out.
Yeah.
That means that you can hug and
Yeah.
flirt but not sleep in the same bed.
Not try and get in her pants. Like
I mean,
you said.
let's get back to it. Aaron is just, he love bombed Kaylor. He even love bombed her after Casa because he was trying to just get her to get over it.
Yeah, that's why he said
that's
it.
why she kept crying about it, because he never actually acknowledged her feelings. They never actually talked about it. She never got the reconciliation. That what she got was like, oh, you need to brush this under the rug and so that we can move on. And that doesn't fix anything. And that's why she kept talking about it. And then he
also,
like,
yeah.
he literally reminds me of The Toxic. And I feel like people who don't understand that have never been in a toxic fucking relationship. It is not fair. It is not healing. And it hurts really bad. And I feel for Kayla.
Yeah. No, I do too. And then with the age too, with her being so young, it's like she doesn't know any better.
Yeah. I will say, I listened to her on the pod, and she seems very aware of like all the shitty things. Like she says, I know he's shitty.
Is almost worse.
I know he wasn't listening. I know.
But you know what? This is a canon moment for her, and we can't interfere.
We can't interfere.
No, we can't.
We can't.
True.
We have to let it happen.
This was like whatever. She's supposed to learn something from this. We don't.
Yeah. I don't know.
But anyways, what was she saying about the podcast?
She was just like, she's very aware of like how he has treated her, how he has not like justified her feelings, how he's not like truly apologized. Like even the phone conversation where they heard him say he was doing the Q&A and he picked up Aaliyah saying, or them talking shit about Leah.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, he didn't even say sorry about that. They were like, did he say sorry for like, you know, accidentally posting that? She's like, no, he didn't say sorry yet.
That's
But yeah, if you listen to her, like they kept like giving her props on like speaking so eloquently about like the situation, her feelings. She's very aware of like how he's shitty. But she said, my man, I'm sticking next to him. So like we said, it's a canon event, and she's gonna see it through.
I have the biggest ick right now. Just
But
I feel for her because that was me when I was 22. That was literally me. Y'all couldn't have interfered to save my life, and y'all did.
And I don't think you can interfere with anyone and everybody. You're kind of blinded, right? Like,
yeah,
it takes so much.
Yeah,
the love bombing will get you. I got.
She said
I got by love.
Once you're in, you're in. Like it's like ugh. Especially if you're a lover girl, and she is a lover girl.
Wait,
that's why she said she couldn't be mad at him. She was like, the second he got back from Casa Amor, I couldn't even be mad. I just like missed him so much that I was just like,
she
happy
loves
he was
him.
back.
Wants it's like that's what sucks. Yeah.
So
yeah.
I'm too tuned in. I've listened to every podcast.
No, it's good. We need your
No, it is good. I tried to listen to Rob's this morning, and I got so bored. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, this is not going. We're not getting any answers here, and he's just going around.
He gave
in circles.
a big nothing burger. Like he gave absolutely
word
nothing.
salad.
Yeah,
that's
word
what
salad.
you can tell when someone is
word
PR.
salad?
Yeah.
What is a word salad?
Word salad is
You're
just,
saying
like,
so much,
just
but
saying
so like
you're saying so much, but saying nothing at the same time. Like just filler words.
Yeah.
But I will say that's media training, which. Weirdly enough, he comes from like his dad's a producer.
Oh yeah.
His dad's a producer?
So he know yes.
But does he know?
Super artsy fartsy family.
Does he know, or is that just how he actually is? Because I don't even think he knows how to talk to people. He says he even
it's
admitted
a bit. It's
he
a
even
bit.
no, because he said I spend a lot of time alone. I don't hang out with a lot of people.
That's a
and
bit.
I think
That's fully it.
no, I think that he is not socially developed. I know that sounds really mean, but I'm so serious. I don't think he fucking gets it.
I need time.
He
alone
lived in
with
LA
him
for a
to know
year.
the
Is
truth.
what he said.
I just feel like he's trained.
That was-
And also with those NDAs, I don't know what he can divulge.
I don't.
That could be why it feels so disconnected.
Yeah. I don't think he's trained, but I just I think we
NDA
can all
what?
agree that he's an idiot.
Kane gave enough away.
Yeah, I don't
I think
they
Kane doesn't
did.
care if he gets sued tomorrow. He's probably because let's say you don't have much in the bank, which I'm not saying that about Kane. We don't know how much he's worth.
Yeah.
But if you're not afraid to get sued because they can't take anything from you, then you're gonna use that.
Here's
for clout.
my thing here, and I don't know if I'm the only one on this fucking planet who thinks about my future so religiously, and maybe that's why I'm half depressed all the time. But
no.
like,
Oh no.
I do too, though.
but
girl.
like, if you're Kane, and if I'm Kane, all right, and I'm on this reality TV show, and I get booted before I feel like I had my real time to shine, guess what? There's other reality TV shows,
Yes.
and because you already have a little footprint here and the followers, it's more likely that Netflix or whatever is going to pick you up. Like, look at Rob. He came back.
Never again, though. Like,
Yeah,
never
no.
again.
And
But
because
maybe-
you opened up your fucking mouth with your big Venice and popped off, no one is going to want you on the show anymore. Like, why do you guys not think about the future like this?
But what if he gets enough like love that they see past it because of how well he's doing?
How?
Like
How?
the producers see past him.
Do you think maybe like that's his mindset? What if I get enough love? Or do you think?
Oh, but he
No,
said
I don't
he's
think
been
he went
doing
in it
Exactly.
psychologically
That's
like
what
that.
I'm
But I
sa-
think
that's what I'm
ironically
saying.
that is actually
How?
what's going to happen. Also, we're
I don't.
entering the age of say your truth, and I think, and apparently that's going to be like where we are like heading. And if that's what he's doing, he's in his truth era. Like I'm just gonna like be transparent.
No tea, no shade. I'm just gonna say
that's what this like Aquarius age is very much so like the blinds are being brought down.
I just don't think he's hot enough to get away with it.
I don't.
I'll be fucking honest. Like you're not gonna get a TV show, but you're not hot enough. Like shut the fuck up.
We don't know though. Do we? I don't know.
You're cute. But
no,
not
I don't.
Hot.
I don't.
I don't know either.
Andrea might get, except her pick me.
She will go.
Andrea. I'm sorry. I have I literally a person on my team named Andrea, and I just saw her yesterday. So you will have to excuse me. I'm gonna say it all wrong, but she the pick me is wild.
Oh, that's why Rob said.
Hannah Ann.
No. Rob said he's like, I've seen what she's doing on social media. Like,
why is that the only thing that you talk about? Here, I gotta say this. This is one thing that I had to learn when I was maturing in my little single era, is to stop harping on the same fucking subject.
You know what her excuse was though?
What?
Well, but you guys only ask about him, so I have to respond to that.
I mean,
you have to respond to every single motherfucking comment. No, you don't, babe.
here I am thinking about
Next.
my hate comments that are like, you still talk about your relationship, and I'm like, well, someone asked, so here.
Ooh, we love a self-reflection.
No,
we don't.
Okay,
No, we
but that's
don't.
different. Rob was with her for like 4 days.
Yeah, I was with this man for 8 years.
Exactly.
And,
Okay,
I'm saying it because I'm trying to help somebody. I'm not just like, wah, wah, wah.
But this is what my husband was saying, was like, how are they so emotionally
Okay,
involved?
husband.
You said
husband.
husband. She's been
Honestly,
saying
though-
fiance for the longest.
This is true.
And then when y'all were engaged, you were saying boyfriend for
I
the
was.
longest.
It's like I'm one step behind, like mentally, which adds up. But
Which adds up.
but Connor was saying, how are they so emotionally invested? And I was like, no, you don't understand. Like when you're put in that environment, like where all you have is each other. There's no distraction.
24/7.
It's almost like it's multiplied by 4. So like, let's say that was like a month-long situationship is probably what it felt like to both of them.
Yeah.
Or maybe like a couple of weeks, which we
No,
all know.
let's say
those-
I would agree to month long.
and we
Yeah.
can, so you can, you can get emotionally invested.
Oh, for sure.
Like in that amount of time. So I don't, like, I get it. And also when he was like, I'm leaving with her. And then he didn't.
and now you're sitting in 3 years.
and you're still here in your overalls, bitch. Now what?
And I'm like, if I were her, I'd be like, oh,
Wait,
okay.
I started to fall in love with Leah. Like, I thought she was toxic a little bit, but I started to fall in love with her really deeply on movie night when they showed her just venting with the girls. I understand why they did that, but honestly, venting sessions should not ever be shown because we're gonna say some fucked up shit that we don't mean.
Yeah.
But it's really funny. We're just being real, and they
Yeah.
aired it, and it was her worst moments, and I agree. But I could see her. She was sitting on that couch, and I could see her being like, "America probably hate." No, but I really think
Yeah.
she was like, "America probably hates
No,
me."
she said
I think
that.
she also felt
Did she?
genuinely
She
bad.
said on her stories the other day, like, I wasn't expecting, especially like how I thought I was going to come out of the villa. Like,
Yeah.
I thought I was going to have so much hate and to come out to so much love. Like,
Yeah.
literally just hit 2 million.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh.
so many
Because
people.
the
Because
thing-
people see themselves in
And
her.
I see myself in Leah.
Yes.
Like, you
I'll
drove me
fucking pop
crazy.
off.
I'm going to pop the fuck off. And is it
Yeah.
mortifying that the producers aired it? 100%.
Yeah.
I would rather die. But,
But you signed up for it. And
but
you knew
I
this
would
was gonna
say I would
happen.
say some stupid shit about your stupid ass
And I
overall.
also don't feel like she went that hard.
Right? Go harder, Miss Ma'am.
I don't know. I don't feel like it was that
harder.
crazy. When he was like, how dare you devalue men's emotions? I'm like,
Why didn't you ask
Oh, when he was on movie night, when
And then
he
he-
was sitting
with
on the
the eyes.
couch, doubling down,
on
tripling
her.
down.
And then all the men were like, yeah, how we can cry.
I literally was like, where's
cry.
Janae and Serena being like, shut the fuck up? Because I would have been like, shut the fuck
Yeah.
up.
And
Shut
And I
the
think
fuck
they
up.
thought societally that everyone would be like, yeah, let men cry. Like, I think they thought that like they were doing their big one again with
Yeah.
that. Whereas all of us on the outside were like, no, we didn't forget about how you were weird at
But
first.
also,
Like,
I also have to remember, like, Janae and Serena weren't privy to that gaslighting conversation. We were as the audience, but no one else
Correct.
was. So
Yeah.
no one else actually
They didn't know
knows
how much
how
how-
shitty Rob is.
or just even just like how
was.
emotionally like detached he truly was the entire
Oh, the
time.
entire
Except
time.
for with Andrea. I saw real connection with him and
Yeah.
Andrea.
I think
Yeah.
after the Andrea
lust,
thing
I
that he
should
was
say.
completely checked out. Honestly,
Correct.
honestly, when he got coupled up with Liv, I also feel like that was like a checking out moment. Like he wasn't getting who he was connecting with, and then Andrea came in and it was too fucking late.
Yeah.
Like and he was already checked out. Andrea came in, all this fucking drama happened, and then by that point he's like, I'm fucking done, like I'm gonna go. That's why Aaron was like, no, Prof, you can't go, like you know, like the way that Aaron was so emotional of Rob leaving over Kaylor, like he was crying real tears over Rob leaving, and the whole situation with him and Kaylor, like, where are the tears, babe?
Yeah,
where's the emotion?
I love that Serena. Did you see Serena called that out in a podcast that she was in?
I didn't.
I'll send you the clip, but she's and Cordell is sitting there like this, but she was like, Aaron cried more over Rob than he did Kaylor, and and I was like, yeah, it's weird.
Yeah,
which I don't think it's okay to like guess someone's sexuality, but I will say, like, I think that he just genuinely connected with Rob more than any woman he did on the thing. Which, like, whatever, that's his shtick. But that's all. It is weird to say I love you to someone, but not seem as emotionally connected to them as you are with your bromance.
You know, I was just sitting here thinking as you were talking, I was like, but would we be saying the same thing if it were like you and me and we loved each other? But the thing is, honestly, on a love show, I do think it would be still a little bit weird because the PPG, the girl gang, they were still really trying.
They made it to the end, so they didn't experience that.
But they also loved the shit out of each other, and they stood up for each other, and they But they also still were doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is trying to get a relationship. Yeah. And Aaron just put more emotional energy into Rob than he did into Kaylor.
Kaylor told him, did you come here for a relationship or did you come here for a friendship?
Yeah.
Like when he was like, I'm leaving, when Rob was saying he's leaving, and Aaron was like, okay, I'm gonna leave too, and Kaylor was like, did you come here for a relationship or did you come here for a friendship?
One of my favorite moments, I think Leah posted this on her story, or it just popped up on my For You page again, and I actually forgot about it, was when Rob was going in on Leah yet again, and it was the second time where he was like, Liv told me that you were the one who wanted to vote Andrea home. Like, you were the one da-da-da-da. And he was like, stop lying. And Serena stood up. And Janae was like, oh, Serena. And she's like, no, because here's what we're not going to do is you're not going to start going in on my girl. And if you got something to say, like, you could say it to whatever. Whatever. And I was like.
And that's on friendship.
And then in all the clips, you see how it really, she did not lead the show.
No, why didn't they show us the clips?
And
that was so annoying.
Show us the fucking clips, Netflix.
Because Serena stood up and she was like, this was unanimous. So.
And I do feel as though it was not Leah leading the train or whatever.
They were also put in that position multiple other times where the group had to vote on somebody send out. So why don't you put yourself in that, like, you are in their shoes now. Why don't you reflect and think back of like, okay, I could see how it wasn't all Leah because I just had to vote one of my friends out.
Yeah. I believe also when she was like, I was the most quiet when everyone was voting because I could put myself in her shoes and be like, yeah, I would love for Andrea to go home so I could get Rob back.
Correct.
But I don't want to say that.
I don't want to make it seem
that's embarrassing.
Like that.
I don't want to admit that.
Yeah.
I mean, I really hope that it's her, but I'm not going to push it because you never want to be that obvious. That's pick me. And Leah is not pick me.
No.
So why do we think she has garnered the most followers out of like anyone that's ever come out of the show?
Because she's stunning and she's extremely real. Like I see myself in her in a lot of ways.
That's what I was to say. I think the majority of everybody can see themselves most in Leah because Leah, while PPG was all real, I feel like we saw a lot of Leah being real and at low points where we can all be like, that was fucking
I've done that. Yeah.
I've done that. I've popped off. I've talked shit. I've had to regret things that I've said.
I've had a man gaslight me and I've sat here on the couch crying being like, am I crazy?
Yeah.
Because I've had that many times. It's so relatable. And I wasn't going to follow her because you know me, I don't like doing what everyone else is doing. I was like the last person to get a fucking pair of Sambas. But I was like, Alisha, let's be so fucking for real. You love Leah. Just shut up and follow her. Be the 100 million person.
Yeah. I don't know if I followed her. I don't remember.
I did. She's the only one.
I was the Janae stan first, which I'm a stan of all of them.
Yeah.
But it went like Janae, Leah, Serena. Like, those are but that's in, like, the time that I was like, okay, I love them the most. And it just, like, stayed within their group.
Did anyone else think that Kenny really did not care about Janae?
Which one's Kenny?
Kenny's the tall one that's it with Janae, with the curly hair.
I was convinced by the end. Like, at first, I was like, okay.
I was convinced after the show.
After the show.
That's how long it took me because he kept making those faces of shock when someone was like.
Well, she's like, we're going to get married.
He'd be like, yeah. But also when she was reading the letter from his mom and the mom was like, we can't wait to have Janae at the next family gathering. And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, what?
And then when it came out that he was only following like really white IG models.
Oh, wait, that's so funny because Quincy, I didn't know that, but Quincy called that. He was like, we were still watching the show. Like, the winners had not even been in. It was not even the end of the show. And Quincy was like, you could tell he only likes white girls. And I was like,
oh no,
how do you know? And he goes,
IG.
No, Quincy doesn't do that.
No,
He's
okay.
okay. I was like, he's a guy.
I was like, he knew from the IG.
No, I'll tell you what, Quincy's radar on most
So good.
dudes is
Always on point.
No, it's wild. It
Yeah.
blows my mind because I'm like, and then he is literally always right, and I'm like, oh, weird. But
How do you know that?
he's got 6 sisters, and that's really what the fuck it is.
okay.
And his mom
6,
and his mom's a cool ass Gemini. That's why
crazy.
Quincy knows.
Yeah.
That's it.
But he goes, I was like, how do you know? He's like, look at how like in and concerned about the drama he is, and he loves like hearing about it and being like in the casa.
Oh, yeah,
But
yeah.
black girls don't do drama. Like
Yeah.
they're like Serena.
Oh,
they're
he-
like, oh, cut it out. You can shut the like
His
sisters
heart
would
rate
be.
went up the most for Kaylor, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
yeah,
And the way he was acting when Kaylor came out for the heart rate challenge.
yeah.
Taylor first though.
Yeah.
So I think that could be why.
I
Because
don't know.
you get
I don't think she was
desensitized
first.
as it continues on, right?
Kaylor did her big one on all of them.
Yeah, Kaylor ate.
Yeah.
I think. Well,
And
I
she
thought
won the
Janae
kissing
did the
challenge.
best.
But he said something about the drama and how Kenny like he's like, when a guy likes black girls, he's not into like black girls just don't do drama. Like they're not into the drama. This is what like girls who are for real and want to marry you, they don't do that shit. They don't tolerate it. They don't allow it. Da 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 da. And Kenny was like all about it and in it and really hyped about it. And he's like, you could tell that he hangs out with white girls and like
Well,
white
so was
girls.
Kendall. Like when drama was happening at Casa Amor.
Kendall was
Kendall was like,
the,
woo, woo, woo,
not
woo,
even,
to
he
all
was
of
the
his friends.
starter of it.
Kendall's biggest thing is he wants to be friends with everybody, and you need to. I understand that, but I was never that. Like I understand it, but I was never like that. You need to not. You need to. What did you say? Like,
And also PSA, what happened to Kendall after? We're not talking about that because that was heinous.
Yeah.
I'm down to talk about it because I have one thing to say.
Okay, what do you want to say?
And I'm gonna say this because I said it about Kane too, but
You better gear up and get those words right.
no, they're gonna be right. That's not what you think. But my thing is, here's the thing, Buki. And how the fuck do people not? Do y'all not think about your future? Do you think about your future at all? Please. Am I the only fucking human being?
I know where you're
who
going
puts
with
this
this.
shit into consideration?
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
going on a reality. It's a love dating show, and while you're in the hotel room of the love dating show,
Okay,
you're
is that confirmed? Is
Yes,
that confirmed?
yes.
Fuck.
Yes. It's literally like,
Fuck,
look at
Erin.
I'll send you a screenshot of the of Kane's hotel room, and it's literally the exact same bed frame. So yes. So while you're literally about to go into the dating show, you're gonna send these things to someone, guy, girl, whatever, doesn't matter, on the outside. It's just as bad as going into a dating show and you would, I just left a girlfriend 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Bitch, think about your future.
It's 50-50. Like, it's either going to get out or it's not.
No,
so
it's going
would you
to-
risk it or
th-
not?
And that's
I don't
what
know.
I'm saying. How I would never do that because I would think, what
if?
And maybe it's because of what we went through whenever, you know what I mean? And we don't have to bring that up, but maybe because of the bullying that where we thought something was going to be private and it
As
massively
most
wasn't.
women go through.
Yeah.
And most women.
Right. But I will say, it's like, we don't want to victim shame, right? So that's number one.
That's not what I'm not
But number
victim shaming.
two- No, but number two, it's like, I think it's like, yeah, it's like, what it was like place and time. But like also it's like he likely trusted that person.
Yeah.
Whomever this
That's
person
true,
was.
and that's worse.
He knew in his heart, oh, this isn't gonna get out. He trusted them in that moment. Because once he was put in that situation, if he genuinely was in that hotel room.
Do you think that
he
person
must
got
have-
pissed that he was going on Love Island?
I think that they got annoyed that he was even getting more
Attention.
appreciation and attention.
Maybe
or in the
And they
song
were
entering
getting
the top
really
4.
bitter. Yeah, and they were like, no, fuck that. I'm going to reveal what he's really
Revenge
like.
porn is just not the vibe.
And that's horrible. Yeah,
Correct.
I don't agree with
I
that. And my
feel for
heart goes
him.
out to him.
It's a crazy situation, and like, what could he have possibly done to that person that they release that? And that's going to be there for fucking ever.
No, but even if he did something or didn't do something, my mindset is not to. Even if I have a thought of like, I would really love to run you over with my car, I'm not going to do that. And I would never do revenge porn. I would never do that
No.
stuff because I think about consequences
Yeah.
like that.
But I'm just saying, like,
So that
it's-
person
would
is
never.
No.
trash. That's
Trash.
awful.
Trash.
Do you want to talk about Kendall Nicole though? Because girls.
Girl, I just feel like,
Girls.
oh God.
Where?
I feel like it's off limits now. Like, now I feel like sad to talk about it because of everything. that
Okay,
came
well,
out.
let's take another shot because I don't feel that way. What is happening with Nicole and Kendall? The thing
They're
is,
still
I haven't
together. They're
seen
still together.
anything
They
about
had an
them.
interview
All-
together.
Okay.
do y'all want?
Tell me what they've. She goes, give it to the PR girl. Give it to the PR rep.
Wait,
I'll
this is
finish
just
mine.
vodka. I'm gonna have to do another one.
Do a Lonnie chaser. I'm really trying to give y'all heart attacks in your
Okay,
30s.
but I will talk about how salty Nicole looked.
Wait,
at the finale.
I want to start at Casa. Let's do a little shotty shot, and then I want to start at Casa, and we'll
little
work to
shotty
the
shot.
finale because I did like. We'll talk about it. I'm gonna finish my shot. I'm literally.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
y'all bitches got flavored. I just got straight fucking vodka.
Oh, you can have mine then. Because,
No,
yeah, that's not
that's
fair.
okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It was only. I'm sorry. It's only my life.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, cheers, bitches. Okay.
That wasn't even half. Did y'all finish that? Oh, bitch! I was about to take the rest of it.
Go for it. Dude, I have my back showing, like, because I have my shirt tucked in, and it's so sweaty against this leather. It's disgusting.
I don't sweat.
Oh. I don't sweat. Paige, fuck off. What do you mean you don't sweat?
No, it is good. It's like my one thing.
Wait, okay, let's get to it. So
Okay.
I really
You
like...
deserve all your phones crashing now.
Listen, okay,
One day.
fuck, now that I'm saying this out loud, I gotta admit, I still have love for Kendall. I liked Kendall in the beginning because I could tell when he was talking and doing his weird little teeth thing that this dude is a dork. And as a
Nasty.
dork, like I need you guys to know I was so bullied. I was a dork and I wasn't cute.
All of us
And
were
I was
bullied.
sheltered. Okay, so
You know who you are.
you-
All 55 of you.
You get it.
All 55 of you.
Drop the names. This bitch
Drop
is a
them.
Cancer. She don't forget.
Oh, yeah. Written down in my book with my voodoo dolls.
In your crystals and you
I
at
will-
the,
I would
at
believe
the
her.
full
I found
moon you're
the
like
money.
revenge.
Yeah.
So anyways, I liked him and I was like, he's such a goofball, and I really liked that he did get along with everybody. But in Casa, and I was rooting for him, like I wanted him to find a girl, and I was rooting for him and Nicole, and I was like, I really hope that she doesn't choose Miguel. I hope that she chooses him because he deserves it. He's so sweet. But at Casa, when he was rooting the people on, I was like, you cannot. I understand wanting to be friends with everyone, but at some point, when are you gonna have a moral code and you're gonna stand by it and be like, hey, that's kind of crazy. What are you doing?
Yeah, or have somebody's back fully, not be like, well, that's my friend.
Go,
that's
Aaron.
my friend, so, like, what do I do?
Yeah. I mean, I get Aaron. Oh, here's the thing, though. Quincy also called this out. Quincy should be here.
Yeah,
He's weird.
He should be-
Hello?
But, like, Quincy said Aaron's going to gaslight the guys, too. And you guys, you don't remember, but you remember the narcissist?
What do you mean?
The
Who
guy
you
that I
were dating?
Yeah, the guy that I dated who had the girlfriend the entire time. Do you remember?
Yes.
Here in Austin?
Yes.
We'll talk about that later.
Tea.
But that one, he gaslit his friends too. So all of his friends, remember, he had convinced them that I knew I was a side chick, which is fucking insane. But like literally me, a side.
No.
I'm the main bitch. Period. With or without a dude. Anyways,
She liked it. She liked being the side salad.
yeah. Who are you
No,
talking about?
I'm kidding. I'm saying that's what he said.
Oh,
Like, she likes
No, he was like, she knows and she's okay with it, and all the friends
A
believed it.
goddamn liar.
So, it was
My whole thing with that mentality is
No.
like, imagine someone just casually brings it up in conversation because everyone thinks they're on the same
yeah,
page.
yeah.
Or how do
And
you
he
like
gets
the
caught in the
audacity?
lie because the truth is I didn't know that I was a
That's
side
why
piece.
I inherently think that narcissists are just kind of dumb because the stuff
No,
they
they
do,
are.
I'm just like, they're never thinking about like how it's gonna come off later.
Yeah.
No.
Like I just inherently
How
think
did I
it's
get
a
caught?
low
They
IQ.
create this narrative and everyone has to believe it. Not just Kaylor, but all the dudes in Casa too. All the girls in Casa too. And
he convinced Rob to bring her back.
Yeah.
He literally told Rob to bring her back.
and I feel like in Casa, Aaron did convince the dudes like, I've never really been tested. I want to be tested. Kaylor got tested. I want to be tested. But I do think he went too far. And I understand now why Kendall would have been like, that's my boy. Because you're kind of innocently thinking like, well, I guess this is his test. But also,
I'm playing the game.
Who was it? Was it Miguel in the podcast at the end where he was like, we were all sitting on the couch and then it's Cordell over here being buck wild and then Aaron over here doing, and we're all just sitting here like, wait, what's
Cordell did get buck fucking wild.
Buck wild.
Asking for some chapstick.
Oh, bro.
And she said, let me do my big one.
Oh my, literally, oh my God.
it was wild.
Oh, and then Miss Girl said that was a photoshopped comment on OBJ's
Yeah, shut the
Instagram.
fuck up.
Liar!
You're fucking bullshit.
if it
I
was,
don't
though,
believe it. I
like-
don't.
She did know, or maybe she didn't, but more than likely she did know going in because everyone did at that point because she came in later.
Yeah.
She did know his association. So even if there wasn't a comment, she knew that was his brother. So it didn't even matter.
I didn't, yeah.
Right? Like it doesn't matter if she commented or
That
not.
was a wild
She
move
knew he
for
had a
some
famous brother.
chapstick. Like, fucking slap
Bow, bow, bow.
You can just slap some Burt's Bees on that
They
shit.
didn't
Like, you don't need to do all that.
They didn't show her getting the chapstick, but I just imagined her doing like the bend and snap as she was reaching,
She knew what she was
trying
doing.
to find a chapstick
She
with her
wanted
short.
into the villa, and she gave it her all to
And
get in
thing
that
is-
fucking
what?
villa.
And she did it.
But yeah, good for her. But when you're in the villa, fight for it, bitch. She just all of a sudden let go and was like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I think she
And
was
I'm like,
embarrassed to be a part of it. I think she had no clue how real it really
Yeah.
was. And when she got in, she was like, ew. And I
Yeah.
think she got the ick.
Well, and Serena didn't hold fucking back. Honestly, that was another real ass
That
moment.
was
Seeing Serena
so
on the
amazing.
dock with
the
Cordell.
plate, throwing the plate.
No, not even that. Seeing them on the dock where she just like let him fucking have it, and I was like, damn, that's another reason why she was top fucking. That's why she won it.
Yeah.
Because that's fucking real. Like, that was a real ass
relationship,
argument.
yeah.
yeah.
That like many people have had that you're like, damn.
I-
like if that would have been me on national television, like,
Yeah.
I know I've had that fucking argument, but like for that to be on TV, like, damn.
Yeah. And that's why we love them so much. They're so fucking
exactly.
real.
I'm so glad that they won.
With what was I gonna say? Oh, with Serena, I did understand why Cordell obviously got sidetracked because she was giving him breadcrumbs, less than breadcrumbs.
And Cordell was very physical touch, and Serena wasn't, and he respected that.
Yeah,
but
but-
he instantly got it from Dea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course Taya knew what she was doing. And I mean, I understand why he was like, well, fuck it. Let me find out if this is really what I should be going for. But he did say the second he walked back and saw Serena, he was like, nah, man, the Serena's the one that I want. And he worked for it. He worked his ass off for it. And I like that. And it did kind of remind me, when he said that, it reminded me of Q, because I did friend zone him. I mean, and he came in for a kiss and I literally curved him.
Oh.
Probably like Serena would have.
Tea.
And I left him on the cold burner, if you will. I mean, I made him work for it like Serena
gotta work
did.
for it.
So I'm over here like, man, like, I get it. And
Yeah, especially when you protect your heart. Like, you.
yeah.
time.
And like going on a show like Love Island, you're supposed to be slutty and you're supposed to be slutty. And Serena was like, no, I don't want to be. And it's like, wow, I love
She brought
this.
something else to the table.
But everybody was so fucking impressed with her at the heart rate challenge. They were like, damn, Serena fucking killed that
No,
shit.
when she
I
slipped,
wouldn't be surprised if she could control her own heart rate. She seems so like in
Right.
control of her body. She was like,
except for when Cordell walked in with Dea, that shit was sky high.
she goes,
was
whoa,
pissed.
whoa.
The way she went like this, I mean, I was
I
like, that's
know.
something I would have done. I'm low key. I would have been that fucking dramatic.
no.
But what did she say
Icon.
when she was like, yeah, you were humping and shit?
Yeah, dry humping in the bed. You
You
got something to say when you
were dry
disrespected. I was like, bitch, Poppy, fuck.
That would be so me.
that's some shit I would say.
Have,
I
I would
know.
have a soliloquy like ready, like
Because
monologue. Like
That's
I've
iconic.
got your ass.
Me, I'm like Leah, where I'm over here and I'm gonna cry, and then I'm gonna be in my girlfriend's and say something iconic. But I wish I would have said it to your fucking
Yeah.
face.
Yeah. She had that monologue ready.
Yeah.
And honestly, and she said it with her chest, and it was so good.
She said it was her
So
fucking
my
chest.
thing is, going back to Kindle, I liked him a lot. And then, I'm sorry, I know we're just sidetracked, but I want to say this.
love.
I know y'all don't want to talk about it because you're worried about whatever, but let's just imagine that didn't happen and let's talk about him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, me sweating.
Like, we love Kindle. We're not going to say
love you,
anything
Kindle.
bad.
Well, what do you want to talk about with Kendall?
It's just, I wonder if there was, okay, because you remember when Kaylor got the video of Aaron and Nicole literally said, wait, let me see that video. What did Kindle say?
Yeah.
And Kindle's hyping it up.
Yeah.
Where did they actually have that conversation? And the producers, like, did Nicole say, hey, what actually happened in Casa?
I'm sure.
And the producers just decided not to show it, which is crazy. And maybe they didn't show it because Kendall was like, well, I mean, Aaron probably gaslit the dudes. Let's be so fucking for real. He's a gaslighter.
Yeah.
So he probably did that. And Kendall was probably like, well, honestly, I felt like it was the right thing to do. And I feel really bad and I'm sorry. But we didn't get to see that.
The way he talked to Serena, or about Serena Kendall, I was like,
What did he say? I totally forgot.
he was just like, he was shitting on Serena. Like when she popped off on Cordell. And then when Serena went to Kendall and was like, fuck you. And he was like, that's crazy. That's wild. And he was just like shit talking Serena. And I'm like, this is why America is turning on you, because we see you hyping up the guys to do the bad shit.
Yeah.
You don't like that you're getting called out for it.
Yeah.
When people catch it, you're being fucking like shady.
Yeah.
And then also just like they were my last.
Yeah, they were my last two. I was happy to see
They
them
were
in fourth.
bamboozled as fuck. Nicole was bamboozled as
She
fuck
was so
when they got called first.
Yeah.
She was like,
She was like shocked, and she looked pissed, and it might have been just the way that the makeup was because she has a heavy line hair.
Okay, she did something different with her makeup that night. Did she?
It was
not?
heavy. It was heavier. Yeah,
That's
I think
what I
they
thought.
I think they had their makeup done.
Okay.
And they were allowed to drink. Thank God. Can you imagine going a full?
They were
month
lit as fuck. They were lit as fuck on all the
this
clips.
much alcohol
With
a day?
one, no, fuck you. That's so rude.
And then there's no TV or internet or TikTok.
Or books. I don't know.
Wait.
At the very least, I'm gonna need a
There's
fucking
not
novel.
even a book?
You can't even read a book. I would bring Harry Potter in that bitch.
No
it's
wonder they were all
thick.
losing it. I'd be losing it.
No, I
don't
would
even
lose
think
my
I'd be
mind.
an animal.
We literally have
And they
to
also
be.
go up until getting into the villa. You also have no phone.
No, stop.
No.
So
you
these
have no
people
phone.
are going.
Oh, I didn't know that. I mean, Rob
You
didn't
get like quarantined and you
Rob-
don't have your phone or anything.
Rob
God,
did
I
not.
would be a lunatic.
Rob didn't get his phone back until he was at the airport flying home. Did you know that? And he was
Why?
about to have no service.
Why do you think?
I don't fucking know. That's just how
You
they
think they're
roll.
Oh, and he
like-
texted Andrea in that time frame.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
Did he say that?
On Call Her Daddy.
Oh, I thought he said because she asked and he's like the first thing I did was call my family.
And he said he texted Andrea
What
to
did he
check
say?
on her.
He had her number.
And then that's probably when she deleted all the.
See, that's how I don't believe that.
Or maybe he DM'd her. Maybe he
Maybe
DM'd
it was
her.
a DM. Yeah.
Okay, I could be lying, but I know I'm not.
That's tea though.
Yeah.
It's a snippet.
And then he saw how she's trying to get a record deal or something. And he was like,
Ooh,
She's
yeah.
she's not a bad singer, but what is happening? There's
"Oh,
a
she's
time and a
fucking pushing
place.
for it." But
Yeah.
a lot of people go on shows like that to boost their socials,
yeah.
to have opportunities.
And
so
that's
I
what
get it.
That's what I thought Miguel was gonna do, but he actually surprised me, y'all. I'm so serious.
Yeah,
No,
I thought
but,
it was a
okay,
fuckboy
but
for sure.
give me a sec because I think the thing is, he did seem really into her. But I will say, the moment he got out, imagine seeing that you're with one of the most popular contestants of all time, like.
Then you're like
and,
for real.
Oh yeah, now we're
Yeah.
really in love, right?
Yeah.
Like we're really in love now.
Oh, I don't see
but
that, though.
I don't
I
see
don't.
that.
But I'm just saying, let's be realistic.
We love
about
we're gonna
this.
this is why I love us because we do look at every perspective.
Because
But
we're queens.
yeah, we're self-aware queens. We've been through therapy. But I actually
I
don't
need
see
more.
that with Miguel because he
No.
said that when he was writing her his little letter.
And he said all the
Yeah, I think
animals'
they're into
names,
it.
and I was like, wow, bitch, you really fucking
Yeah, that was
listen.
that ate.
Yeah.
And it's good that he said it prior to knowing what her. But no, because they're in the top 4, so he knows she's popular enough.
Cynicals. No, but they didn't know. No, but they didn't know. They had no idea what was going on in the real world. They had no idea.
But to be in the top 4, don't you have to be voted
But-
popular?
you could have been popular because you're hot, but he actually went emotional with his love letter. I'm so
And
serious.
He was already fucking writing and shit, and then he was like, Kendall, what do you have? And he goes,
and it was like
Dear
Nicole.
Nicole.
Comma.
I'm like, that's it. Ooh.
Oh no.
Yeah, and Nicole. Miguel had the page, or was that Kenny who had the page?
I think Cordell had a whole page.
Oh, okay.
But honestly, okay,
And Miguel crying during movie night too.
yeah,
Like he's.
he's emo.
Did you see that?
Oh yes.
He's emo.
He is. He's a Pisces. You
He's in
guys.
touch with his
He's a
emotions.
Pisces. He has a lot of emotions.
And what's is she Sagittarius?
No, she's a Leo.
Leo, that's-
I love the
and
hair.
So is Leah.
Is Serena
fucking hair.
Sag?
Wait, no.
Yeah, who are you thinking of?
Serena, Leo then? Or
No,
what's-
Leah's a Leo. I don't know what Serena is.
I think she's a Sag.
I think
That's
she's
why
a
we love
Sag
her.
too. I thought so. So a Sag and a Pisces. Also her.
What's Janae? Where's my phone? Where's Janae? What's Janae?
We need to know their big three now.
We need the big three.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's crazy.
PPG though.
What were you about to say?
I don't know. I have brain rot.
Too much TikTok.
Couldn't tell you.
Okay.
Oh Jesus, what's her last name? Craig. Yeah.
Watch, it's like in all of their bios.
Okay, wait. Let's all guess. Ooh, okay, so let's all guess. What do you think Janae is?
Oh fuck. I don't know.
I think she's an Earth sign. Fuck.
I was
wrong.
gonna say Scorpio,
God damn it.
but that's probably wrong.
Damn it, I'm wrong. What is it? Tell us.
Leah's.
Sagittarius.
Wait, who? Janae?
Janae.
Oh, okay, queen.
Can you confirm what Serena is?
I'm
But I don't
trying.
know.
What's her last
Their
name? I'm
moms
trying to
might
find
have lied. Their moms might have lied,
Like mine?
like yours, and they might
No
not
way
be.
that your mom had one job. That still kills me.
Yeah, so I paid an astrologer to do my whole chart and compatibility with my husband. We had the wrong birth time by 12 hours, so I thought I was a
Her
triple
shit was
water
fucked.
sign.
Did you guys know that I'm on famous birthdays?
I did.
She's famous.
What? I'm literally not fucking famous.
Alicia, get
No,
fucking
you
real.
were on this because
Years
you were an
ago.
actress.
I was it? Oh yeah. I mean, yeah.
You have been.
She's like, okay, fuck
an
him, yeah.
actress.
Yeah, no, if you read it, I'm American actress.
Yeah.
Which is true. Most people literally don't know that. And I'm like,
I didn't know that until.
oh, someone's updated this.
Oh, good.
Because they said I was a Libra. And I was like, let's put some respect on my name.
Yeah.
I mean, I am a Libra rising, but I fucking love being an Aquarius.
Damn, you're
so.
over there.
Okay, tell.
What's the moon?
Sagittarius, bitch.
Oh, but you are
So I
Sag.
literally
She's
blow.
on extra
I
mode.
literally blow up. That's why people are like, "Are you drunk?" And I'm like, "No, I'm just fucking lit right now."
Yeah.
But
My
I'm
mom
not
is
on
a Gemini
anything.
moon, and that's
Baby.
why, girl. No,
Are you
but also
okay?
that's why she's so charismatic and like can connect with anyone.
No, your mom.
She got
I'm
us
scared
into
of
Club
Geminis.
Live. That woman got us into Club Live
Your mom?
with someone who's underage, and oops.
She have her titties out or something?
No, she literally.
She just popped one.
She
not both of
no,
them.
she literally befriended the security guard. She was 55 at the time, right? Wearing just regular mom clothes, like being a normal human being, right? Befriended the security guard, got us in like nothing, like literally nothing. Went in just to see the vibe. She was curious. She goes in to see the vibe of Club Live, does her round. She gets migraines, so that she doesn't like loud
Yeah.
noises. Leaves. Because within 24 hours of us entering Fontainebleau,
She's a fucking icon, bro.
she is actually
what you're
a
saying is we need to
mastermind
go out with her.
connections.
Can
with
I
people.
invite her to my wedding? Is that weird?
No, she's been invited to like a ton of my girlfriend's weddings. Like
I
everyone
need
wants
her.
at the
I need
wedding.
her to meet Quincy's Gemini mom.
Yeah,
and I just
I
feel
bet
like
they would
they're
get
gonna
along.
fucking fall in love.
100%.
I don't know what my
His
mom
Gemini
is.
mom is amazing. You don't know who your mom is?
That's
No.
my mom's moon sign, by the way. She's a Taurus sun.
What?
My
I don't know what my mom is. Her birthday's September 17th, and I think that's wrong. The second I said it.
oh, I was
T.
like, is she born on the wrong day? Like, how do you not know?
I think September 17th.
Your mom might be. Oh no, Brad's a Scorpio, which
Brad's a
makes no
Scorpio.
sense.
But his rising and his moon are like make sense.
Oh, okay.
What is his?
Yours?
I
don't
couldn't
make
tell you.
sense.
I would have to look at my phone. I'm a Sagittarius sun, Scorpio moon, Cancer rising.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
How does it make
That's
sense?
Connor has a Scorpio moon as well. Sag rising. Ooh.
The way I because of my past, I can't stand Scorpio men. I can't.
Yeah.
It makes me. But
Connor's a
Connor's
Taurus.
literally the sweetest angel.
He's a Taurus.
I don't know
and
much
Scorpio
about
moon.
that.
I'm so,
So
traumatized.
when you say like I don't understand it, I'm like, but I don't know anything.
To me, it just doesn't make sense.
Scorpios are you either love them or hate them. I feel.
But that's just my moon.
I do like some Scorpios because there's I'm just
But what about,
I'm
like,
just I just have
Cancer?
PTSD from one in particular, and I'm like, ugh.
I think water men are supposedly pretty heinous,
Yeah.
except for Brad.
Except for Brad.
Brad is the.
I don't know how
antithesis.
Brad ended up so decent.
He's so normal and it like freaks me out. I'm like,
But normal and also just like perfect, like a Ken doll.
he's don't believe her.
Quincy's so sassy and so dramatic, and I'm obsessed. I'm never
Brad
bored.
doesn't get mad at like literally anything.
And he loves to clean. What do you mean? Also loves to cook. Also loves to make cocktails.
He loves to do
who are you
Are you
everything.
talking about him or mine?
I'm talking
Brad.
about her, Brad.
Okay, because that's why that
I'm
must be why.
describing
Because
Ken.
Quincy's the same.
Yeah.
Quincy loves to make cocktails. He's a
true.
Virgo moon. He's a clean freak. Cleaner than me.
One of my friends was like, "Honey, well, what do you do?"
And I'm like,
'Cause
I'm pretty.
Brad cooks, he cleans, he does X, Y, Z, and she's like, "Honey, well, what do you do?"
She's the entertainment.
I'm like, "I do laundry.
I am the host.
No,
I
she's the
host.
entertainer.
I am the entertainer."
She's the social scene. She's the social queen. She's the one making the friends.
yeah. Brad has no social.
You do
sociabilities
realize
like
that we will be drinking more when y'all come over to pregame tonight, right?
Oh fuck.
What's this? Are you an alcoholic?
Yes. My mom.
Wait,
my mom,
roll the clip.
Wait,
roll
my
the clip.
mom called my dad in college. She I don't know if she knows that I know this, but my mom called my dad in college because obviously I was binge drinking because I'm in
Fuck
college.
wild.
And like, what else are you doing?
Duh.
No,
And
that's all of
studying. I did
college.
well in college, y'all. Stop it. But no, literally, like, she called my dad. She was like, "I'm really concerned that she's gonna turn into an alcoholic like you." Like, and
He
was-
really said like you.
no, probably not. But that's a summary. Connor hates when I summarize people's words. But yeah, no, she was like, "I really am stressed for Paige that something is gonna happen." Like,
Well, I brought
she's
out-
drinking a lot.
I brought out the alcohol, and you were immediately like, yes.
But I think it's just because like I'm like,
You're
I
fine.
Can, I can do it. I can handle it.
You're not no. By the way, she's literally not an alcoholic. Duh.
I'm literally not. But
No.
I'm also gracious to have parents who care about me, right? Like
Yeah.
that's
of course.
But I
Then-
will say college is literally
It's like not
It's-
real.
Listen, also,
No,
I didn't
it's
go to
walking out
No.
every week.
I think it's college and 20s because I didn't go to college. And
You gotta get
same,
it out. You gotta
same.
get it out of your system. Like, be careful and have your surroundings and like have your safe people around you.
Right.
But you gotta get it out.
I think that's why now I'm like,
The way that I drank 10 years ago would kill me. It would kill me today.
I used to
would die.
I used to get a bottle of Malibu and put a straw in it and just like walk around and party and
That's
sip on it.
I love that. I love that. I love that.
But Malibu is
Wait,
bad.
And I did it with
Disgusting.
tequila. No, I did it with vodka one time and one time only.
Ew.
I
You've
put
gotta-
it in a fucking bottle of Tito's and I was just walking around.
Wait, when I was
Sipping
in my
on it.
single era and I was up at the Domain, so this is just a few years ago, guys, like not even that long. I was definitely 30. I had like, have you had peanut butter shots? Have y'all heard of that?
Sounds delicious.
It is okay. So there's a peanut butter whiskey, and you either take it on ice or you mix it with something else, and it literally tastes like peanut butter, and it's so
Yum.
good. I had 10 of those on a Sunday.
Oh, have you ever heard of
Sunday-
a shot book?
Jesus, I don't want to.
So
What happened?
in college, when you turn 21, and I don't know if this is just like a South thing or what, or Paige, if you did this, everybody, when you turn 21, you get 21 friends, and they all take a shot with you. They like do a whole scrapbook,
Oh no.
and it's like, okay, well, Kayla.
You had 21 shots.
Some of them were like Powerade and water, but like that was only a few. So
No, I
when you
never
turn,
heard of
when
that.
you turn 21, you have a shot book, and all of your friends bring a shot, and you're fucking blackout. And you write like Kayla brought Malibu. I'm taking the shot at
Where's your shot book?
7:02. Oh,
Is it like
Is
an
it
actual
framed?
scrapbook?
Yeah, yeah.
I want to see.
I'll bring it over for y'all to see.
Okay, what time are y'all coming over? Because I kind of want to do TikToks and
Wait,
girly
I don't know.
things.
I don't
time
know
is
if
the
it's at
event?
this apartment.
6:30.
Okay.
So I
I'd be,
want to.
like 4 something.
Yeah, let's do 4.
Yeah, we gotta get through your building, which
And
has
then your
most intense security.
traffic. So come over around 4.
Okay, deal.
And we'll do some fun, cute little TikToks, and we could do like a live get ready with me. Y'all can come here and make it ready if you fucking want to. It doesn't
Oh, I'll
matter.
just get
matter.
ready. This is it. This is
Yeah,
it for
it
tonight.
doesn't. We'll do like touch ups.
I don't know. I can't really see.
And then I'm making the cherry espresso martini because that
You're
shit
fucking
is
lying.
so fucking
Wow,
good,
that
y'all.
sounds so good.
No, I'm not
I almost
kidding.
commented salty as fuck on your video, like, "Oh, you want more friends to come over because you want to make these, bitch? I'll fucking come right
the way
now."
that I've had so many ads to post this week that I haven't been able to share the recipe, because I
so-
don't double post. It's
No.
I can't do it. But I'm sitting on the recipe and I'm like, I'm gonna post it like Saturday or
It
something.
looks so fucking
It's
good.
so good.
I'm so
my
excited.
God.
I never would have ever put a cherry and espresso together, but
oh,
no, that sounds delicious.
I can't wait.
Oh my god.
I'm so excited.
Tea.
Tea. All right, well we can fucking wrap this up,
Yeah,
you guys.
girl, let's do it. Let's wrap it up.
This was the best girl chat ever. This was
Do it again.
literally amazing. Did y'all have a good time? Be
I had so
for real.
much fun.
No.
This is my first time ever doing anything like this, and I've been sweating the whole time. So
No, it's so hot in here. You know they can't have the AC on because it's the audio, so we have to sweat.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah.
so we have to.
the
sweat.
mics will pick up any sound, so you have
Makes
to.
sense.
Yeah, you got to be like quiet. But I'm so happy. You were so
Thanks for
nervous.
having us.
I was so fucking nervous.
Yeah.
I was like, "It's okay. You're gonna do good. You're
Yeah.
gonna do great. I'm a fucking."
I told you I was
yapper."
like, we're just gonna chit chat. We're just gonna chit chat.
chatting.
Yeah, it was good.
I loved it.
I had so much
Thanks for coming. I love you guys.
And
love you.
stay tuned for the next season.
See you next Tuesday, bitch. Woo! Okay, love you. Bye.
That was so good.